Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel General Hospital Official. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. General Hospital spoilers: Brook Lynn and Chase adopt Sasha and Michael's baby in a big twist as stories collide. According to General Hospital spoilers, Brook Lynn Quartermain is becoming concerned that something is wrong after unsuccessfully attempting to conceive a child. Although Brook Lynn and Harrison Chase will hold a strategy session shortly to try to increase their chances of conception, the outcome may be beyond their control. Brook Lynn appeared tearful when Maxie Jones mentioned James West's painful birth, possibly because it reminded her of the traumatic birth of her first child. The program has undoubtedly hinted that Brook Lynn may have had Dante Falconeri's baby and gave it up for adoption after their camp romance. GH writers are throwing bright neon signals at Giovanni Gio Palmieri, so it's safe to assume he's that baby all grown up. Of course, Gio is not a substitute for the child Chase and Brook Lynn are attempting to conceive. It will be beneficial for Brook Lynn and Dante to get to know Gio as their biological son, but what about the child that BLQ and Chase so desperately desire? Brook Lynn may be unable to have any more children as a result of difficulties related to Joe's birth. This could lead to Brook Lynn and Chase adopting a baby, especially if they come across one in need of a caring home. That takes us to Sasha Gilmore Corbin, who is currently pregnant with Michael Corinthos' child. Although Sasha intends to keep the baby at the moment, her plans may alter. There is no certainty on how Michael will leave the show in the new year, but his departure is imminent. If Michael has a dangerous exit, it may impact Sasha and make her believe that everyone in her orbit is cursed. Jens Sidwell has returned to Port Charles, and he could pose a threat now that he's sniffing around Sasha and probably still seeking vengeance on Holly Sutton. Sasha may eventually realize that she is a danger magnet and that her baby would be safer with someone else to raise. If Sasha eventually decides to give her baby up for adoption or finds another way out, Brook Lynn and Chase may be able to raise the child. It would be an interesting way for both narratives to converge, so stay tuned for further predictions about this baby's future. According to General Hospital spoilers, some kid-related twists and turns are still in store, so stay tuned for any adoption news along the way. General Hospital spoilers for Monday, December 23rd through Friday, December 27th. It will be a short week due to a repeat and a preemption, but there is still a lot going on in Port Charles. Liz and Lucky reminisce, Sunny struggles with Brennan, and Jason unexpectedly surprises Anna. General Hospital spoilers for the week of December 23rd. General Hospital spoilers for Monday, December 23rd. The holidays are all about good times and family, and it appears that Anna may have an extra special reason to rejoice. It's not unexpected that Laura is counting her blessings now that Lucky and Lulu have returned home after years apart. And speaking about Luke and Laura's daughter, Lulu is about to make a commitment. It's not uncommon for people to become engrossed in memories during this time of year, and Elizabeth and Lucky are about to experience that. While much of Port Charles is busy partying, not everyone is having a pleasant holiday, as proven by the upcoming clash between Sunny and Brennan. General Hospital spoilers for Tuesday, December 24th. While we're not sure if viewing an episode from May qualifies as a classic, that's what we'll get from General Hospital tonight. Want to read a recap to see if it's something you'd like to relive? We have you covered right here. General Hospital spoilers for Wednesday, December 25th. Don't worry, you won't have to sneak away from your family to find out what's going on in Port Charles today. Why? Because the show is being preempted for sports coverage. General Hospital spoilers for Thursday, December 26th. Guess the festivities are gone, because Dante is about to receive some quite disturbing news. You have to enjoy it when the mayor spends out with everyone's favorite good gangster, as old pals Laura and Sunny will do today. Michael has a lot of venting to do, which he will do with Jason. Brook Lynn and Chase collaborated to devise a future strategy. General Hospital spoilers for Friday, December 27th. Jason does something that completely surprises Anna. Wait, are they going to have another kiss? To whom will Michael turn for advice? Might Trina and Kai get closer now that she's there to help him out? Be tough, Alexis, because you're about to face another shocker. Brennan submits a request. General Hospital sneak peek, Carly shuts down Sunny and shows X who's boss over Brennan. According to General Hospital spoilers, a sneak peek video has been published for the episode airing on Monday, December 23rd. That's when things will resume at Carly Spencer's house, where she's recently brought Jack Brennan home to celebrate the Christmas. Sonny Corinthos began a stare-down with Brennan for Friday's cliffhanger and didn't appear keen to shake his hand. When Monday's episode returns, Sonny will still be upset about Brennan's presence at the party. After Sonny points out that Carly did not inform them that Brennan was coming, Brennan admits she took pity on him with this invitation. Carly invited Brennan to spend Christmas with her family, but he's willing to leave if his presence causes problems. However, Carly will intervene, claiming that Brennan is not intruding because they have plenty of food and that no one should be alone on Christmas. This will be a good deed for Carly, but she will also like having Brennan around. When Michael Corinthos offers to take Brennan's coat, Brennan will tease Jocelyn Jacks and Christina Corinthos Davis about the dress code because they are currently covered in stickers. Jocelyn will inform Brennan that there are two very excited little girls upstairs with lots of stickers waiting for him. Donna and Avery Corinthos would undoubtedly love to give Brennan a little makeover of his own. Nearby, Sonny will ask Carly whether she is certain about this, making Carly annoyed by his treatment of their unexpected guest and all the inquiries. Carly will feel confident in her abilities here, so she will give Sonny a filthy look and make it apparent that she is in charge of this holiday party. Our GH predictions indicate that Carly will put an end to any additional conflicts that threaten to arise because it is her house and she gets to choose who participates in the Christmas celebrations. According to General Hospital teasers, Carly and Brennan's connection will strengthen as a result of their Christmas bonding time, so stay tuned for updates on what this means for their future love relationship. Here's how Liz went from famine to feast at General Hospital. 3 men glance wistfully at her. Elizabeth Weber Baldwin has been stuck in a love life rut on General Hospital for the past few years. Yes, she fell in love with Franco, a reformed serial killer. Then she declared she was in love with Finn, but did he ever have enough personality to earn a moniker? Liz's love life is flourishing despite the loss of one partner. From blah to 3 extremely interesting prospects. Which is your favorite? Getting lucky. Sure, in the real world, relatively few people wind up still dating their high school beau nearly 30 years later. However, in the actual world, very few people meet like Elizabeth and Lucky, let alone go through what they did, which included multiple Who's the Daddy crises and resurrections. Lucky has been missing in action for several years. But he is back now. He looked at Elizabeth with the same affection in his eyes that he always had. He's performing the song he wrote for her and jumping in to assist her, no questions asked. What's more romantic than that? In Bachelor number 2, Lucky and Liz lost the game Who's the Daddy due to their disagreement with Jake. Jason proven to be the father. Not that he cared. He made some noises about giving up Jake to protect him, but given how little interest he has shown in his second son, Danny, it's easier to believe Jason is a deadbeat dad than a hero. Jason still loved Liz. And now she is single. And now he is single. And the affection is still present. Could it become more? Dark Horse Elizabeth was previously married to Rick. Their bond was not as strong as she had with Lucky or even Jason, but she did love him once. And, based on the way he looks at her now, Rick is still quite fond of Elizabeth. He's been gone so long that he hasn't accrued the same number of grievances as the other guys, which could work to his advantage. Has General Hospital just prepared Michael's exit? And the mother of all surprises for Brook Lynn? The nanny cam fallout. Drew got his ass handed to him by the majority of his family, and rightfully so. Nonetheless, he was unable to do the one decent thing he needed to do, keep away from Willow completely. He even followed her to a charity function to talk with her. Drew has turned into a creep at this point. Willow still cares about him, and she invited him and Scout to Nina's for a Christmas Eve celebration. Girl, GURL. That is the final thing I need to say to Michael. If you don't want a terrible court battle, as Nina has warned, don't give Michael any opportunity to start one. I have to give Willow credit for standing up to Carly when she tried to prevent her and Nina from leaving the gatehouse with the kids. Bravo to her for informing Carly that she has no control over what happens. Willow has finally stood up for herself. Michael also did the nice thing by allowing Willow to take the kids to Nina's, despite Carly's warning that it was the wrong decision. Later, Jason told Carly to basically butt out of Michael's life. Ava was once again the voice of reason for Nina, advising her to inform Willow about herself and Drew. Ava even mentioned that Willow would understand if she heard it from her, and that their workplace romps began long before Drew moved in with Willow. Furthermore, if Nina thought about it, this could be a technique to drive her away from Drew. Perhaps she's frightened it'll lead her back to Michael. I expected Nina's large, joyous, messy family Christmas to be cringeworthy, especially with Drew present, but Ava and Nina stole the show. Their humorous banter was just what was required. From Ava advising Nina to gather herself and that she didn't need a drink to her pointing out that Nina couldn't set fire to Drew with her eyes, it was exactly what was needed to lighten the yuckfest between Drew and Willow. Nina almost jumped with delight when she learned Curtis was her new employer, and Ava taking her away so Drew and Willow couldn't pick up on her joy was another excellent scene. Wait, that is illegal, right? Curtis and Michael were able to seize Aurora from Drew and install Curtis as CEO for 5 years. I don't care what Curtis stated regarding the legality of what they did in response to Drew's suggestion to take this to the SEC. What they did appears illegal to me, but I'm not a corporate law specialist. They purposely sank the stocks, causing stockholders to lose money, knowing that Michael could buy them cheaply and subsequently take over the company. Fraud and theft, as I see it. In the end, Michael leaked the report and purchased the stocks so that he might be the one sent, again, to jail, not Curtis. Is this how Michael leaves? Illegal or not, it was thrilling to see Curtis wipe Drew's smug expression away when he realized what he'd done. Drew even tried to play dumb, as if he had no idea what Curtis was talking about when he mentioned handing Michael the CEO post. Drew, nice attempt, but you've been caught lying and cheating yet again. Given what Curtis had done, telling him they weren't friends and handing him his nameplate off the door was a perfect approach to send him going home and away. Cam's comeback was brief, but welcome. His reunion with his family was enjoyable, especially when he asked Aiden about Tobias and told his mother that he is taking things slowly with Gretchen, who is also a musician. It is an ideal situation to bring Cam and Gretchen back to Port Charles and PCU at some point. Then they can join Gio in the music program, despite Cam's athletics scholarship. Yes, majors can change. Of course, Cam's encounter with Joss and learning about Dex was discouraging. It was definitely not a happy reunion. Joss also met Cam's new girlfriend and discovered that they were planning to spend Christmas in Key West. Yes, the beach, where Dex proposed he and Joss go during the holidays. Carly's kid received some closure thanks to Christmas magic when she spotted Dex in his dress blues for a brief time standing in Rice Plaza. Is this it for Dex? Will he have a funeral? While he had Joss and friends, his family does not appear to know where he is or that he has died. Oh baby, baby! Last week, I mentioned that I was starting to believe the fan notion that Brook Lynn was Joe's birth mother. This week, it felt as if they were hitting us over the head with the concept. Previously, Lois acted suspiciously when people inquired about Joe's family, even attempting to persuade him to return to Bensonhurst. Brook Lynn appeared uneasy once, while in bed with Chase, when he remarked that he was looking forward to sharing all of his pregnancy firsts with her. Brook Lynn complained to Maxie last week that despite all of her and Chase's efforts, she was still not pregnant and was concerned that something was wrong. Then there was Gio telling Brook Lynn that she sounded exactly like his mother when she pushed him to go out and have fun with his friends instead of helping her wrap gifts. Yeah, the final one was not subtle. With Lulu and Brook Lynn's reunion and Brook Lynn's statement that the past was the past, it's possible she had Dante's kid but placed it up for adoption, with Lois ensuring it kept close to the family. A New Year's showdown? Here we go again! Just when you thought Sasha had it easy, aside from secretly carrying Michael's baby, Sidwell rears his ugly head. Worse, Sidwell overheard Sasha in church praying for her baby's safety. Inner voice, Lord! Meanwhile, Anna spent Christmas with the Scorpio clan, promising them a great surprise, and that's how the week concluded. While I was pleased to see Cody and Sasha join the festivities, it appeared like the surprise would be Robert and Holly returning home for Christmas. That, of course, may set up a major New Year's confrontation with Sidwell. Will he kidnap Sasha again? Will her pregnancy be exposed? Could this be how Michael goes out? Dying to protect Sasha and his child? We'll have to wait until next week, and possibly 2025, to find out. Michael has other options for leaving Port Charles. Final thoughts, Tracy. Tracy's words to Jason were unexpected, but very Tracy, and amusing. I do not like you. But at least you are who you say you are, and I prefer you to your fake brother. Tracy admitted that Jason had proven himself to be a proper part of the family. Wow! And Jason seemed to accept that he is a Quartermain. Tracy got into it with Sasha again, chastising her for not properly preparing the eggs she bought for Lulu. Tracy learned that it was the anniversary of Liam's death, and she and Sasha had discussed it. Good on Sasha for standing firm and informing Tracy she would not tolerate rudeness. Spoilers, Sidwell has many targets. Christmas danger on PC. According to General Hospital spoilers, Jens Sidwell has already returned to wreak trouble for several Port Charles residents. Despite being caught stalking Sasha Gilmore at the church this week, he did not attempt to harm or abduct her just yet, even after learning of her pregnancy. That could indicate that he has other priorities to address first. Sidwell has clashed with several Port Charles locals, so he has enough of targets to choose from. General Hospital spoilers, Isaiah Gannon escaped from Sidwell. As viewers know, Isaiah Gannon was Sidwell's prisoner in Africa when Lucky Spencer was apprehended while attempting to rescue his buddy and colleague. Isaiah was the first to depart Sidwell, and he ultimately dispatched help for Lucky. But Sidwell attempted to kill Isaiah as soon as he arrived in Port Charles, and one of his men nearly succeeded. Fortunately, Jordan Ashford rescued the day. But this does not imply that Sidwell has forgotten about Isaiah. Spoilers, Isaiah Gannon has settled in Port Charles despite his initial plans to travel to Africa. Lucky convinced Isaiah to perform Lulu Spencer's transplant procedure. That led to General Hospital giving Isaiah a full-time surgical post, which he accepted after much debate. He's adapting into life in Port Charles, making friends like Molly Lansing Davis and continuing to flirt with Jordan. General Hospital spoilers, Jens Sidwell is a vengeful man. Sidwell may blame Isaiah for everything that went wrong in Africa, as he ordered Jason Morgan and Anna Devane to save Lucky. If this is the case, Isaiah could still be on Sidwell's hit list. After all, he tried to kill Isaiah previously. He might want to conduct the task himself now. Sidwell clearly has intentions for Sasha, but they may have to wait while he exacts retribution elsewhere. Spoilers, what do you think? Is Sidwell still pursuing Isaiah? Could he target the doctor again? Will Jordan have to come to Isaiah's rescue again? Soap opera comings and goings, big holiday returns, double trouble. This week sees large holiday returns and double difficulty on soaps. Casting for the week of December 23, 2024. Find out if any of your favorite actors and actresses from the past are returning to the shows you watch, if any newcomers have been cast in contract, recurring, or day player roles, and if any popular performers are going to leave. General Hospital. The trickle of favorites returning home for the holidays, which began last week on GH, continues into this one. Robert Gossett reprises his role as Curtis, Donnell Turner, father, Marshall Ashford. Look for the character to appear alongside Turner, Brooke Kerr's Portia, Vernee Watson's Stella, and Tabiana Ali's Trina. Meanwhile, Finola Hughes' Anna is set for a surprise on Monday, December 23. Emma, the character's granddaughter, has previously visited her grandma for special occasions. Could Brook Lynn Ray Silzer make another appearance as Emma Drake? Will it be someone else? Cameron Webber was played by William Lipton, who returned for a brief but beautiful visit before Christmas. Elizabeth's, Rebecca Herbst's, eldest son, whom Lipton played from 2018 to 2023 when the character moved to Stanford University, made a brief appearance on the show earlier this year. Indie Star co-starred with Lipton as Cameron's new girlfriend, Gretchen. The actress/musician has previously acted in the Netflix series Dead to Me in the film The Hyperion. Gary James Fuller is given more screen time as Maxie's, Kirsten Storm's, lovely and smart kid, James. The child will appear in scenes alongside his TV mom, John J. Yerkes Mac, Christina Wagner's Felicia, Josh Kelly's Cody, and others. Who is Cameron's girlfriend on General Hospital? Liz was surprised when Cameron came home for a Christmas visit from General Hospital, and he also brought his new girlfriend. And for those wondering who Gretchen Ross is, she's played by indie star, who made her daytime debut opposite William Lipton when he returned as Cameron Weber on December 18th. Indigo star Carrie, an actress, singer, social media personality, and dancer, received her big break as a member of the children's music group Kids Bop. Back in 2018. She departed the band after appearing on one of their albums to pursue a solo career. I was going to go on tour with them, but then we decided to split ways right before that tour because I wanted to focus on my own career, Starr said in an interview. But growing up and being with another group of kids was incredible. We all got to learn and dance and sing together. Starr's debut album, Emotion Sick, was released in September 2024 and featured songs such as Shapeshifter, Why Am I Like This, and How to Break a Heart. Naturally, the gifted performer has participated in countless music videos for herself and other artists. She had previously been in the Nickelodeon sitcom Henry Danger and the Netflix series Dead to Me, but GH is her first soap. Gretchen will only be in Port Charles for as long as Cameron is, but who knows, if their relationship works out, Starr may return with Lipton for another visit in the future. In soap operas, anything is possible, so stay tuned. General Hospital spoilers, wise advise Nina, after receiving some insightful advice from Ava Jerome, takes the time to share a wise warning with her daughter. While it is unclear whether she explicitly admits to her affair with Drew, she cautions Willow Corinthos that Drew is not someone to rely on. Nina, like everyone else, was surprised to learn about Drew's friendship with Willow. However, she has come to realize how unscrupulous Drew is, violating her trust by being unfaithful to her own daughter. It is extremely disgusting to pit a mother and daughter against each other as lovers. GH spoilers, confused questions in the Aurora media office, a perplexed Drew squares off against Curtis Ashford, who keeps a serious posture behind the CEO's desk. Drew challenges Curtis about his apparent lack of care about the problems confronting the company, Drew's company, to be specific. Unbeknownst to Drew, Michael and Curtis have concocted a deceitful strategy to mislead investors by falsely claiming that Aurora is about to file for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. This maneuver sends stock prices tumbling like an avalanche down a mountainside. Finally, this leads to a hostile takeover, which removes Drew from his post and elevates Curtis to Chief Operating Officer, or CEO. General Hospital spoilers, Tracy's on guard duty with Martin. Why bother with guard dogs when Tracy Quartermaine can keep watch? She confronts Martin Gray at the mansion's entrance, questioning his intentions toward Michael. Nina has asked Martin to ensure that her grandkids are not separated from their mother/adoptive mother/biological aunt, Willow. It's vital for viewers to remember that Wiley Corinthos' birth mother was Nellie Benson, Willow's twin. Amelia Corinthos is her biological daughter. GH spoilers, promised payback. In another area of the mansion, Michael and Harrison Chase are discussing Drew's recent developments. Chase witnessed Tracy mistakenly playing nanny cam footage from Michael's phone at the Quartermaine Christmas celebration. Michael's rage erupts as he informs Chase that Drew will suffer penalties for destroying his marriage. Although Willow initiated the intimate moment, which is plainly visible in the video, Drew encouraged her actions. General Hospital spoilers, Jason and Sasha talk in the Quartermaine kitchen. Jason Morgan and Sasha Corbin discuss their common experiences. Sasha asks, "You're not reconsidering, are you?" To which Jason says, "Those days are behind me." Their conversation may center on Jason's time as Sonny Corinthos' enforcer. He has come to realize that being a father is more important than his work with Sonny, though he still helps out when necessary. Sasha may also be looking over his decision to live in the Quartermaine mansion, despite the turbulent family dynamics. Port Charles holiday chaos, betrayals, secrets, and a snow globe Christmas to remember. Christmas Eve in Port Charles offers a lovely backdrop of snowflakes and holiday cheer, but the folks of this small town seem everything but festive. Beneath the sparkling lights and welcoming smiles is a complex web of deception, treachery, and broken trust. Willow Tate's seemingly idyllic snow globe Christmas with her mother, Nina Reeves, and Drew Kane is on the verge of collapse. Hidden realities are rising to the surface, threatening to devastate not only her vacation but her entire life. Willow's delicate illusion of perfection. Willow has been holding out hope for a tranquil holiday season, despite the tumult that has overtaken her life in recent months. Her marriage to Michael Corinthos has been rocky, her health has been a constant concern, and her relationship with her mother, Nina, has just recently begun to improve. Willow yearns for a moment of serenity as she prepares to spend Christmas Eve with her family, a snow globe-like getaway from the chaos of her life. But secrets, like snowflakes in a storm, cannot be contained. Willow's wonderful vacation is about to be ruined by revelations that will make her doubt everything she thought she knew about those closest to her. The double betrayal. Willow is blissfully ignorant that her mother and spouse have wronged her in deeply personal ways. Nina and Drew have been having an affair, with their bond powered by a combination of desire and similar goals. Meanwhile, Michael has found refuge in the arms of Willow's best friend, Sasha Reeves, weaving a scandalous web of infidelity that threatens to collapse in spectacular manner. The question is not whether Willow will find out, but how and from whom. Port Charles is a community where secrets never stay hidden for long, and the truth is about to be revealed this holiday season. Drew's guilt and selfishness. Drew Kane is a man stuck in a moral quandary. On the one hand, he knows he should tell Willow about his romance with Nina. On the other hand, his selfish desire to protect his own relationships and reputation keeps him quiet. Drew convinces himself that keeping his secret hidden is preferable, arguing that telling the truth would just cause him more misery. But Drew underestimates the influence of Port Charles gossip. His relationship with Nina has already sparked suspicion from various quarters, and his efforts to conceal their affair are about to implode under the weight of their shared guilt. Nina's internal struggle. Nina Reeves is no stranger to scandal, but her relationship with Willow has been a careful balance of reconciliation and sorrow. For once, Nina wishes to do the right thing. She has been encouraged to tell Willow the truth, but she is afraid of losing the fragile link she has fought so hard to rebuild with her daughter. As Christmas approaches, Nina is torn between her need for honesty and her need for self-preservation. Nina understands the irony. She had waited years for a daughter, only to risk losing Willow for good because to Drew's slip in judgment. Nina is tormented by the potential that her secret would irreparably damage their relationship as she stares into the snow globe on Willow's mantle. Carly's calculated revenge. Carly Spencer is one of the few people in Port Charles who enjoys revealing hidden information. Carly has been fuming since she discovered Drew's romance with Nina, and she isn't going to pass up the chance to exact revenge. Carly, armed with her ties to Damian Spinelli and Brick, begins searching for dirt on Drew, desperate to uncover incontrovertible evidence of his infidelity. Carly does not simply want to expose Drew, she wants to destroy him. She is driven by a combination of personal vendetta and a perverted sense of justice. If she can defeat Nina in the process, all the better. As Carly implements her strategy, she becomes a wild card in the growing drama, threatening to push the scenario to catastrophic proportions. Tracy's ruthless agenda. Tracy Quartermain has never shied away from a little drama, especially when it entails bringing down someone she despises. Drew's betrayal has provided Tracy with all of the ammunition she needs to discredit him, and she is eager to use it. Tracy's motivations, however, extend beyond simple vengeance. She sees an opportunity to capitalize on the aftermath. Tracy's strategy is deliberate and accurate. By revealing Drew's affair with Nina, she aims to create a schism between Drew and the Quartermain family, leaving him alone and defenseless. Tracy sees this as more than just a personal issue, it is a power play. Willow's devastating discoveries. The truth is finally revealed during the Christmas Eve party, and it is just as awful as everyone had anticipated. Willow overhears Nina and Drew talking about their affair, their quiet voices cutting through the holiday noise. The treachery hits her like a freight train, leaving her reeling from wrath and despair. But the disclosures do not end there. Carly, ever the opportunist, takes this time to reveal the truth about Michael and Sasha. The meeting spirals into pandemonium as the intricate network of lies and deception is exposed. Willow's life crumbles around her as she discovers the extent of the treachery she has suffered. Her mother, spouse, and best friend have all violated her trust in ways she never believed imaginable. The fallout. The fallout from the Christmas Eve incident is as chaotic as the treachery itself. Willow confronts Michael, Drew, and Nina, demanding explanations that they cannot fully supply. Her pain and wrath flow over, leaving her wondering if she can ever trust anybody again. Meanwhile, Carly celebrates her success, but her deeds come at a cost. Her desire for vengeance has widened the gap between her and Michael, straining their relationship. Tracy, too, confronts the consequences of her actions, as people who see behind her careful exterior question her motives. A new chapter for Willow. As the dust settles, Willow must pick up the pieces of her broken existence. The experience drives her to reconsider her relationships and priorities, eventually leading to a sense of power and self-discovery. While the road ahead is uncertain, one thing is certain: Willow is determined to restore her happiness, whatever it takes. Stay tuned as General Hospital continues to provide the drama, tragedy, and mystery that viewers enjoy. This Christmas in Port Charles will go down in history, and the consequences of these disclosures will last for months. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.